I think live.
Okay.
And shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
I want to start off by giving praise to Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bashem,
Yahweh
Yahushai,
Bashem,
Hashem,
Wakah,
Wakal,
Kadash,
Kadash.
honors to the apostles and elders that great Muslim. Peace and salutations to the city Akim out here, because in his word, sincerity and faith. Brother Kabar, with the brother Yatazakai. We just back with another video. So we just real quick, one of just where we was at last time at Book of Sirach, chapter 25. And yeah, man, just jump right back. Let me go ahead and get it. I got verse 13.
Uh, yeah,
Okay. I'm just gonna start back at verse 12. It says, "The fear of the Lord,
okay.
the fear of the Lord is the beginning of His love, and faith is the beginning. Give me a plague, but the plague of the heart, in any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman."
So, give me anything with the plague of the heart. You know that word heart in the Hebrew is la'ab, which is your mind, because if your mind is plague, can you crack that word plague out?
Okay.
Because if your mind is plagued, then you pretty much have no hope. And that's like the majority of our mind are plagued.
Blue letter.
Um,
Um, might say it's like this nigga. Let me, I found choppy still.
yeah, just a little bit.
Strong's H 5061. Negah. Negah.
Stroke, plague, disease, mark.
Mm.
Plague, disease, plague, stroke, mark of leprosy, metaphorical of disease.
What? So, it says disease, stroke, uh, sickness.
Stroke, plague, disease, plague spot, wound.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, and Mark let you know that he's away. Says disease. And it's Isaiah 1. The Spirit been having me burn this out a lot. It's Isaiah chapter 1, verse from the soul of the head even to the head, there is no soundness in it. Stores they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither modified with ointment.
Play around. I'm talking about plague, man. In the scripture, back in verse, but the plague of the heart, man. The plague, as you mentioned, la'ab, which is the mind. That's not a plague that you want, man. You still there, Rock? Hey, you still there? Lucky. He's gonna call back in. So I'm gonna continue to call back in. In verse 13, give any plague, the plague of the heart. All right. So just as I mentioned, the plague of the heart, man, that's something heavy, man. You don't want the plague of the heart, which means the mind. The plague of the mind. That's and this statement just actually get Isaiah. Um, that deals with the mind, man. It deals with being able. This is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. So that's something hey man, wisdom that deals both with the mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's talking about the stability of the times, and this is likened, okay, to the treasure. Salaki, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right, and this also goes back into the mind. All right, having that fear, that's in the mind. All right. So this is heavy scripture, man. Well, to get back on, you try to call me again. Um, say, man. So to read, to finish off, it says, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman. So any wickedness, all right. So there's a lot of types of wickedness, man. You got wickedness, Edomites, you got just um, you know, um, we all fall short, as the scriptures say, we fall sometimes and rise up again. So I mean, even up of old, righteous men before us, King David, he felt, Solomon, um, just having that mercy, man. And that, as the scripture said in Isaiah 33, fear. I mean, just having that fear, man. That's something that's going to give us mercy, you know. Um, I'm sure what's going on with his brother, Salakia. Um, Verse 14, and any affliction but the affliction from Satan, and any revenge but the revenge of enemies. All right? So it says, any affliction but the affliction of them that hate And we know, the history, man. The affliction that we suffered, man, um, from our enemies, all right? The red Hebrew Edomites, man. Affliction from these Edomites, man, in this captivity, this had to have been, one of the worst, all right? One of the worst captivities, Just, I mean, understanding, the wickedness, all right, that they did, man. To women, all right? The wicked, the foul, abominable acts, all right? To men, that's not a reflection that you would want, man. That's man. That's cold, man. Con. You know what's going on? Let me try calling this brother. Yeah, state, man. Having a fucking, this right here, man. You try to do the Lord's work and, see what's going on, man. Crazy. Hey, Shalom. Hey, you trying me back?
You try to keep it, yeah. No, I don't. You didn't go through on the hill one, but I know.
Yeah, fine. You want to try to call me back again?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to call you back right now.
All right, fine.
Okay,
Verse 14, and any affliction, but the affliction from the hate me. So this mission for my enemies, man, that's the worst. That's the worst, all right? And any revenge, but the revenge of enemies. Okay? Now, hey man, when we avenge, all right? All right. Well, continue. Wait, man. Yeah, I don't know, man, what's going on. I mean, shit, man. I'm still live on my end, but this thing is weird, man. So, I mean, we can continue trying. What you thinking?
if you want to, you know.
Just on the phone?
Yeah, just do it on the phone. That's how I be doing it when you look like the only brother I know who got the hangout on the laptop, so I really just be doing it on the phone.
Come. I mean, I'm still going live, but if you want to go ahead and do something your end, I'll just keep continuing on.
Is it a possible way that they can hear me on your end? Or they can hear
I think so. If they can hear me, then they can still, yeah, I think they can hear you. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the connection.
Okay, well, I'm just record it on my end, and then, Lord willing, they can hear me on your end,
Okay, come.
Okay, so we go back. I'm start writing it up. Okay, so like your brothers, we having a little technical difficulties. They trying to intervene, but we were in you want to read that to 25 and 31 more?
Verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. So I mean, plague of the heart, man. That's you don't want the plague, as you mentioned earlier. That's the mind. The plague of the mind. And while we were cut off, I actually brought out Isaiah 33, verse.
Okay, I did that with Isaiah 33.
Because this is all dealing with the mind. You know what I'm saying? And I brought out verse 6.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. This Isaiah chapter 30, said, and wisdom and knowledge be the stability of thy time, temple of salvation, the Lord, outside is his treasure.
God. So yeah, as I mentioned, I mean, this is all dealing with mind, wisdom and knowledge. This is something that's really, I mean, this is like salvation right here. You know what I'm saying? So this is nothing to be, this isn't light. You know, this is heavy. You know, and as scripture says, strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord. You know, that's also dealing with the mind. You know, having that fear, that's also in the mind. You know what I'm saying? That's his treasure. So, you know, that's, man. You know what I'm saying? That's important.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna go into that word stability, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
It's it says the manna and manna, and it says firmness, fidelity, steadiness. Ooh. So you know, to be firm in your mind, you know, to be stay in your mind, is to be steadfast in your mind. Your mind ain't carried to and fro. Then you wanna you rooted and established in your mind. You know, you ain't play because if you're not rooted and established, that means you play, and you know you man, you know you got swords like something not right about your mind. That's the disease. That discomfort that comes up your mind and not keep you established, you know. It says, I'm gonna read this Sirach 25. Sirach chapter 25, verse 13. Give me any plague. It says, give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of the woman, and the wickedness of that woman. And this says you can apply it. Because I'm gonna get this in Jeremiah 6. Jeremiah 6, verse 2. It says, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. You know, so the Heavenly Father is likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. When you was talking about the daughter of Zion right here, talking about the nation of Israel, you know, the Heavenly Father is likened us unto a woman, you know, and it says that you'll take any wickedness for the wickedness of a woman. So the wickedness of the nation of Israel is high level because they're wicked woman who's straight from the subjection of her husband, you know, because we are married to the Heavenly Father, you know.
That's right. Right. And just like you said, like you just said, you know, it's like you're married to the Heavenly Father, and it's just like when you got a woman, you know what I'm saying, and she's just, you know, being wicked, she's just transgressing from what you know what I'm saying, what you want. Hey man, that's painful, man. Just imagine how our Heavenly Father feels, you know what I'm saying? From the nation as a whole, man, being wicked, man. That cuts deep, you know?
Yes. I'm gonna get this right here in Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1, real quick. It's Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. I'm gonna read down a little bit. It says, they say if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return unto me again. Return again to me, said the Lord. Yahweh Shah. You know? So, you got it.
No, you got it. I'm just saying, kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna jump down to verse 6. It says, the Lord Yahweh Shah said also unto me, in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel have done? She is gone up every high mountain and under every green tree, and there have she played the harlot. know, and that's that wicked woman, man. All right, committing adultery, you know, on the heavenly father, man. All right, playing the brother, you know, and it told us in that first verse that if a woman is put away and she go to let another man go into her, shall not she be greatly polluted? All right, so the nation of Israel is greatly polluted. All right, but the heavenly father still gotta deal with us, man. You want anything but to have to deal with a woman that's defiled, you know, like that's done dealt with another man while she was like, you know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be your pussy and she go give it away to somebody else. That's nasty, man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the Heavenly Father saying, give me any wickedness but that. But he said, yet again return unto me, although we did some of the most wicked things, the most wicked thing you could do as a woman, you know, that she was married to a husband, you know?
That's right.
You had something else up?
No, that was it on that. Let me continue.
Yeah, Con, you go back to 14, Con.
Verse 14. And then the affliction, but the affliction from them that hate me. While we was cut off, I broke it down basically. I mean, we know the affliction that we've been through. You know, what I'm saying just in our captivity. You know, in this place. You know, America. I mean, the affliction from our enemies. That's some hardcore shit, man. And you know, like the type of shit that we endured. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some cold, man. I'm saying, and naturally, we know Esau hates Jacob, so it's just like having like enduring that type of affliction, man, the buck breaking, just to our woman, you know what I mean? To just the type of the foul shit that they have put us through. I mean, that's something that we don't you don't endure that type of affliction, you know what I'm saying? And and if you wanted to add, but just to finish the verse, it says, and any revenge, but the revenge of enemies. So, God, man, I mean, that's something that, I mean, just getting that revenge, you know what I'm saying? That's something that, I mean, you know, we like to quote the Tupac, we said, revenge is the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's, hey, man, revenge from an enemy, that's, hey. Need I say more?
Yeah, bro. You know, and you know how we was doing these nations, these heathen nations, when we had them under subjection. You know, through our different periods where we ruled. You know, we was on their ass, man. You know, we had them paying tribute to us. You know, we was treating them like the heathen they are, man. You know, we was putting their ass to death. You know, so with that, you know, with that, you know, these nations had to get their vengeance upon us for that, man. And, you know, you see what that done led to, man. You know, they completely destroyed us, man. You know, and it's been harsh, like you said, it's been real harsh, man. You know, and we know these nations hate us, man. You know, so they greatly afflicted us, you know, through that hate that they have for us. You know, chiefly being our number one enemy. He's out here, you know. I got a quick verse up. It's Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5. It says, O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff of their and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mire of the sling. So the Heavenly Father actually has Esau Edom in his hand as the rod, as his rod. This is rod that he's using. Esau Edom, our chief enemy, that you know, our chief enemy, the chief person who hates us the most. He's using him as the rod of his in anger and indignation towards us. You know, so that's the harshest hate, man. To let you know a lot. If this the Heavenly Father witness stick, he's sticking them on us. You know, that's great affliction. And he tell you that he gave them charge or order to take our spoil, to take us as prey and turn us down like the mire in the streets, man. And And that's what's happening, man. We catching these free underneath of Edom, man. You know, and you would rather have anything but to be a part of this video. All right, like you said, this dude was sick, man. All right, butt breaking, you know, cutting women's babies out there, out their womb, you know, stuffing on the baby. This is fucking sick, man.
That's right. Verse, can you get verse 15?
Yeah,
Verse 15. There is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. Yeah, just like we said. I mean, yeah, just like we said, man. You know, the scripture said there's no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. You know what I'm saying? Just like you know, like those movies, you know, when a kid gets bullied or whatever, and you know, I guess, you know, once a kid probably gets, you know, enough balls, gets enough testicular fortitude, you know, as the saying is, to go ahead and just get their vengeance. You know what I'm saying? And they actually, you know, hit their enemy, and they just bash his head in, and you know, just keep on hitting until the crowd's just like, oh shit, like come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like distasteful at this point, like, all right, like you had enough, man, like damn, like that's basically, you know what I'm saying, what it is when the enemy gets his wrath, man. It's like there's no mercy, man, and that's, you know, it's cold.
Yeah, Tyler.
Good to a few scriptures that, man. Finish this line up again. Try to. Because your adversary, the devil, is roaring. Okay. I'm saying, seeking who he may devour. You know, as been brought out, you know what I'm saying? There's no wrath above the wrath of the enemy. He's gonna go sit. He's gonna use everything he got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And then it's being that praise, you know, because a lot of it is predators. So who is the prey to that predator? The predator to the lion. This the nation of Israel. Like let me see if I can this name. It's 2 16, verse 6. It says, may any man try or wait for the lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when it has begun to burn? You don't know. The lion coming at your ass, breathing to the lion, you know, you're gonna be like, oh no lion, like please don't, you know, don't do it to me, man. I'm just becoming you a lion, man. And that lion gonna tear your ass up, man. Right. The lion ain't trying to hear that, man.
Right, he hungry, ain't nothing to tell that lion. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that link up with what you were saying, you know, seeking like a roaring lion, whom he made devour. He's hungry, man. He's hungry to devour us, you know.
That's right. That's right, and that's the spirit.
No, you had something to say.
No. I was actually going to continue on. That's the spirit. I was going to continue on. But no, if you had,
I got one quick one. Like my fault, bro.
Come on.
This Second Chronicles chapter 34, verse 21. It says, "Go inquire of the Lord, Yahweh and for them that are left in Israel and Judah concerning the words of the book that is found, for great is the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh that is poured
Um, so yeah, this is verse 16. It says, "I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a woman."
The thing about it like this, we were just talking about the lion. And it's a lion, to a dragon. My father said he would rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. So how about shout out Esau, Edom, come into power. Okay, that dragon is the thing. You take control and worship on earth rather than dwell on this, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's super spiritual. I think like the spirit. He put them on top, which was supposed to be our position to be on top, because he would rather keep the house and just run the earth wrong and be wicked and to keep power up in our wickedness because we don't want to be just gonna be a holy man. I'd rather just go, because the nation of Israel is the Heavenly Father's sanctuary, But if y'all don't wanna be my pillar of rest, then y'all can just go on about your business. Just go be a hoe, man, and let whatever gonna happen, man.
That's right.
Let another nigga come up in the house and take the house. I don't even care. Just do what you're gonna do.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
This is verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth face and darkeneth her countenance.
Their war has completely been taken over by wickedness because they chose wickedness. They didn't do it right, so they chose them, and that's why you look at the nation of Israel, they gone, man. These older, now we sweat, harlot, selling pussy, popping their ass at clubs. These niggas, packing straps and, popping beans. This. And you look at these niggas, you see how wicked these people have become.
That's right, man. Verse 18. Her husband shall sit and when he shall die. Like you just like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? You seen her theory, it's just like, okay, and then you just succumb to this low level demonic simple wickedness. It's like you just decide like, oh man, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This heavy, bro. Damn, bro. When you see like, man, it's really this was happening. Like, damn, I got her when she was a virgin, man. That was my baby, man. I used to kiss her, man, and she had this fucking this, hey, man, that's real raw, bro. It's another find it up at this time, but it was pretty much damn, man, you think about how the Heavenly Father, he cried actually when he had to send us into captivity, man. When we had to be brought down, like he Heavenly Father, I can't remember how the scripture goes, but it was pretty much like the Heavenly Father pretty much cried, bro. Like he didn't want us to go through it, but he had to, man. If you want to be a hoe, I gotta let you go be a hoe, man. Just go, let a hoe be a hoe, like they say in the world, man.
That's right.
I got quick precepts, so get that, but I just refer to it, you know, Lord willing, we can go into it again. You know, I can get that precept. You know, the Heavenly Father, he did cry. You know, he did sigh. He did. You know, weep bitterly. You know, but I'm gonna get this. This Ezekiel chapter 16, verse. I started 7. All right. Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 7. I have caused thee to multiply as the blood of the field, and thou hast increased and waxen great, and thou art come to excellent ornament. Thy breasts are fashioned, and thine hair is grown, whereas thou was naked and bare. So the Heavenly Father, like, look, man, I took you up. You know, I got you a boat, like in this world. It's a reference to this where I got you a nice school job, a daily job. You know, I got your hair done. I got you looking good, man. I took you. You weren't shit. You was just a regular bitch on the street wearing beauty supply flip flops. You know what I'm saying? And I took you up. You know, I put you in Chanel. You know. Now when I passed by thee and looked upon thee, behold, thy time was the time of love, and I spread my skirt over thee and covered thy nakedness. Yet I swear unto thee and entered in a covenant with thee, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, thou becamest mine. You took a vow, just like when you get married, you take vows that you're gonna do certain things in your marriage. You know what I'm saying? That's in symbolization to us taking a vow in the covenant that we took with the Heavenly Father. And that's how we became his. You know, it says, "Then washed I thee with water, yeah, I thoroughly washed away thy blood from thee, and I anointed thee with oil. I clothed thee also with broidered work, and showed thee with badger skin, and I girded thee about with fine linen, and I covered thee with silk. I did also with ornaments. I put bracelets upon thy hand, and a chain on thy neck, and I put a jewel on thy forehead, and earrings in thine ear, and a beautiful crown upon thine head." You know, it says, I'm gonna read that 15. It says, "Thus was thou thick with gold and silver, and thy raiment of fine linen and silk and bordered work. Thou didst eat fine flour and honey and oil, and thou was exceeding beautiful, and thou didst prosper into a kingdom. And that thy renown went forth among the heathen of beauty." So he made us to be beautiful for himself. You know, you want to go show up, you wanted to pull an IG secure, you want to be pretty for somebody else, you know, you wanted to look good for somebody else, you know. It says, "For it was perfect through my comeliness, which I had put upon thee, says the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But thou didst trust in thine own beauty, and played the hardest harlot because of thy renown, and pouredst out fornication on everyone that passed by, as it was." You know? So you forgot that the Heavenly Father put you in the position that you was. He made you that beautiful woman for himself. But you know, you got cocky and prideful in that beauty. You forgot where you came from. You know, you start splitting up with other niggas because they was breaking bread with you. You know, because they was taken by your beauty. You know, so the Heavenly Father just like, damn, I took you, I made you what you is. You gonna forget about me? All right, what the fuck you did, bitch? You know.
That's right. Like you said, putting Aisha Curry, like, you know what I'm saying? You got all of this. All you gotta do is just, you know, do your job. And you wanna get attention from other niggas, like you choosing that over everything else that you getting? Like, come on.
It's crazy, bro. You know, but like I just want to pull that account out, so I can, bro.
Nah, it's beautiful. Verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of the sinner fall upon her.
So all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. All right, and then we think. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are also like, let me start at 28. It's Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 28. They are wax and that they shine and they overpass the deeds of wicked. And that's pretty much the point I want right now. I ain't gonna read the rest. It says they overpass the deeds of the wicked. So here it is. Vessels to be wicked, but you got the nation of Israel, they are wicked. You know what I'm saying? Wickedness is but little all wickedness is little, but to the wickedness of a woman. So Israel has actually become more wicked than the actual wicked. That's crazy. They overpass the deeds of the wicked. And then say, let the portion of a sinner fall on her. And what's the portion of a sinner? The wages of sin are death. Because we weren't created to die. We were supposed to be immortal. But once the wicked ass woman Eve that's the most wicked motherfucker on the earth. These nigga women, when she took on that covenant with that old serpent, now made us to be more wicked than the wicked, and that's the trend to the nation of Israel becoming this wicked ass nation who just died, man. Because they're supposed to die, But when she took that covenant on, it was pretty cool,
Hey man, I think we could end off on that, man. That was powerful, bring out.
Now you can bring one more, You can bring out every 20 there.
Standing way is to the feet of the age, so is a voice to a call man.
Imagine how it is trying to climb uphill
It's to the feet of the age. So you old as hell. And going.
Right. That's a lot of because even being an older person, even being a younger person trying to do that, that's gonna be but then imagine being an older person and you meet her, trying to climb up on his mind, that he come up from this person is real hard it's for the words quiet man, quiet man, what is he what does he require of us, man? You niggas got all the fucking, always gotta answer niggas, man, always something more, it's never enough. These bitches never satisfied. Get this weekend out. This how about she now shut that power requires? But here's the Lord, the walk in all his ways, to serve the Lord. How about she now? So that's the thing, he don't like. Oh, you got everything. He's talking about what is he required of you? You know what I'm saying? But the nation of Israel, they can't do it. They full of words. They full of words against what the Heavenly Father set up for us to live by,
Right. That's right. I did have I did have one more. I was trying to bring it up. Because it was actually in the good translation. I don't know if you're familiar. You probably but I mean, I could read it. I got it on my phone, but I want to see if I can bring it up. Okay. We ain't got too much time. I might just bring it up on my phone just for the time constraint.
Okay.
But yeah, this is in the Good News translation. You can actually get it in, King James, but just to drive the point, um, this is the Good News translation of Sirach chapter 25, like it verse. Sirach chapter 25, Sirach chapter 26, verse 25. A self-willed woman is a bitch, but a woman with a sense of decency honors the Lord. That's
Yeah, I don't know about that.
yeah. That's and it was that yeah. It's a Good News translation, but it's the same. I mean, we got James. This is the same thing, but people want to go heavy on the so-called. I mean, this is in the Bible. So what now? You know what I'm saying?
That was
I mean, this is shame of woman shall that she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. You know? So you know what I'm saying? That's something that and as a brother Shema would say, they don't know shut the fuck up. Yeah, but that's basically it. I guess we can.
Hey, that was perfect. That was perfect. So,
Water. You know what I'm saying? But Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. With that, you want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to all the sincere Akim out here, as well as faith. Shalom.
Shalom.